Today we are going to take a brief look at Coronation Park, its history and what you can expect to find when you visit. Coronation Park, or as it's more commonly known, Millbrook Park, is just one of the many of Jersey's recreational facilities that was gifted to the island by the Boot family, of Boots the Chemist fame, and was opened to the public in 1937. It was given to the island by Lady Trent, Florence Boot, in memory of her husband Jesse, who died in 1931, and it was named Coronation Park to mark the coronation of George VI. The park can be found on Jersey's south coast between Millbrook and Balroyal, and is sandwiched between two of the island's busiest roads, Victoria Avenue and the inner or St Albans Road. The park covered 22 verges of land, which is just under 10 acres, and featured a children's playground, paddling pool and a pavilion-style shelter, and was intended as a resting place for older people and as a place of recreation for the young. No bicycles or organised games were allowed, just refreshments, music and a restful atmosphere. When Lady Trent died in 1952, the family transferred the land by deed of gift to the public in perpetuity, with a bequest of £7,500 to maintain the park. Since then, the park has undergone a number of minor evolutions, but the core of the park has remained largely unaltered. A network of paths weave through and around the perimeter of the grounds, which are laid out to provide several large areas of lawn, as well as secluded areas to explore, a rock garden, various shrubberies, and, in more recent times, the formal rose garden has been repurposed as a wildflower and pollination area. The Great Storm of 1987 felled many of the park's larger mature trees and destroyed an iconic avenue of pines. The sudden loss of so many tall trees made a dramatic change to the park's appearance, opening up several previously shaded areas. However, as every gardener knows, these sorts of events are as much an opportunity as disaster, and in the following years the park saw much replanting. 36 years later, in the autumn of 2023, Storm Kieran again caused substantial tree damage, and although the debris was rapidly cleared away, for the next few years visitors will be witness to the replanting and regeneration of the grounds, as they gradually evolve into their next manifestation. Since its creation, there has been a playground and a large paddling pool for younger children, but in 1990 an adventure playground was added for older children. In more recent years, both the playgrounds have been refurbished and updated, and the paddling pool has been reimagined into a fantastic outdoor water park. There are several entrances to Coronation Park, the main ones being along Victoria Avenue, where there is parking on the seaward side, and from St Albans Road, alongside St Matthew's Church, where there is a free car park with a 4-hour limit. The park is officially open from 9 to 5 October to May and 9 to 7 June to September, but the ground staff start much earlier than that and tend to leave the gates open for early visitors. There are public toilets near the adventure playground, and there is a refreshment kiosk and a shaded seating area in the youngsters' playground. The original pavilion still stands, an imposing sentinel, facing south, looking out across the nearby bay, and offers plenty of sheltered seating for those seeking a little solitude, or escaping the rain. This is a very popular destination for islanders, especially for those with young children. But if you do want to get away from the delighted shrieks coming from the children's play areas, this park is large enough that you can easily find a secluded spot and wait for the world to pass you by. This park was given to the island not as a space to display formal floral plantings, but as an area to be used and enjoyed by all islanders. And nearly 90 years on, that ethos remains. This isn't an immaculate manicured museum, but everything a well-used park should be. So to sum up, in Coronation Park there is enough floral variety to interest the horticulturalist. Plenty of wide open grassy areas for game playing, 3 different play zones for children, a maze of gently meandering paths for pedestrians to enjoy, and shaded seating areas aplenty. There are public toilets, and you can get a snack from the kiosk, all of which adds up to one of the best non-beach destinations in Jersey. I hope you found this both interesting and informative. If so, click the like button. And to see more of our Jersey-related videos, please click subscribe. I'm Richard, and this is brought to you by Jersey, a Guide.